is Marlene and welcome to another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire What If I battle. So today I have an amazing match for you guys. It's an NU battle against a guy who calls himself Bluezy or Edinburgh Knight, and he's a Pokétuber who does a lot of NU battles, which is something I really love. So he's an amazing guy. I haven't battled him before, but he was there in my stream and we did the battle then, and it was really cool, really close, and I really wanted you guys to see this. So I wasn't really sure what to bring because NU is a really broad tier, a lot of Pokemon are in there, so I just brought some Pokemon that are kind of okay and kind of lower. And he just brought a whole bunch of threats, or at least Pokemon that are really good and useful in NU. So I was kind of scared. I wasn't really sure if I was going to be wrecked or something like that. But I set up my Marshtomp, he's going to send out this Liepard. I just want to set up my rocks and hopefully actually use this Marshtomp for something else. The Fake Out doesn't do anything even though it's normal boosted, so that's great. But then he goes for the knockoff, which is kind of predictable. But thankfully he can't go for the Thunder Wave, and I really wanted to kill this Liepard because I don't want any of my other Pokemon to be T-Waved. So he is going to go for another knockoff, which is obviously not going to kill me even without the Violite. I was quite sure about that. So he's going to be wrecked by a freaking Waterfall, because actually Marshtomp's attack isn't that bad. It's 85 or something like that. It's quite huge. So he's going to get wrecked by this freaking Energy Ball. It doesn't really matter that it's a crit. I mean, he's going to be wrecked either way by freaking 4 times weakness Energy Ball. So here's Furfrou. Furfrou is going to retaliate, but unfortunately he has Reflect, which is not that nice. It doesn't do anything. And actually this team has a lot of Toxic. My team has like tons of Toxic. That wasn't really meant to be that way, but it's actually quite useful in this battle because some of these Pokemon are really hard to take down and some of these switches were kind of risky. So sometimes I just decide like, hey, I could switch out, but I could also go for the Toxic, so that's what I did. And of course Furfrou is an amazing wall in NU. It has the amazing Fur Coat ability, I think it's called, and I gave mine a Careful Nature with like millions of frickin' special defense EVs, so it's going to do great against special attacks of Meowstic. I sent out Beatrix, which is my Behemoth. He's going to use his Trick, and I don't really care about that. I gave him a Life Orb, but I usually use my Behemoth with lefties, so that's not going to do that much. But of course he switched. Those were originally my Furfrou's lefties, so it's kind of a strange trading game. He's going to use the Overheat. He misses unfortunately for him, so that sucks. But he doesn't get wrecked completely. He's going to go for the Overheat right now, which kills me. I did not really expect that, even though it's an Overheat. I mean, Behemoth is quite bulky, but I think he's more maybe defensively bulky, I'm not sure. Or maybe Magmortar is just really strong, that could also be a thing. So I sent out my Striker, he sends out his freaking Claydol, because I wanted to Volt Switch, but of course the freaking Claydol is a thing. I need to get rid of this thing, but of course I'm Scarfed, so I have to switch out to something that can take it at least a little bit. So there's my Furfrou again. He is going to Rapid Spin, which is a good move on his part, because he knew I was going to switch, but he didn't know, I guess, into what. Yeah, I went for the Toxic again because yeah, he's still a freaking what's another. Yeah, Claydol is known for being quite bulky, and Poison will at least do quite some damage. I just went for the Facade because that's the only kind of stab move that does a lot. Retaliate, I think, doesn't do too much right now. So I just spammed Facade, kind of revealing my strategy and wanting to be poisoned myself, but it's alright, I'm just going to spam Facade, at least doing some damage. The Poison is also helping, and the Earth Power isn't doing anything because of my Careful Nature, so that's going to be great. But that's just going to be a matter of who kills the other first. So I went for the Facade, still does not kill. He's going to Psychic my face, and unfortunately Furfrou is not going to live that. But he's been in there for quite a few turns, and poison damage has been racking up, so he sees all, he sees his death. So he is going to be knocked out as well, which is great. And I'm sending out my Throw. Throw is just being a throw is actually, I think, a bulk up set, but I haven't been really able to use that because I didn't really want to, yeah, I saw that that was going to do a lot. I first wanted to see how much it was going to do, so I had to do another move first, which was toxic, of course. It's so much toxic in in this battle, but it helped really for some Pokemon because Go-Goat is freaking bulky, and just like the Claydol, just like the other Pokemon I toxic, I'm not even sure which Pokemon anymore, but yeah, I just look at the payback. It doesn't do too much. I mean, with the bulk up may have done a little bit, but of course the Go-Goat's quite strong as well, and it would have taken me out quite easily. He's going to go for another Horn Leech, and it won't recover as much HP, and a poison will help me here as well. So unfortunately Throw dies. He is kind of dying of poison. He has a little bit left, but that doesn't really matter how much he has left, because now I have freaking Farfetch. He just doesn't need to switch out, but he actually does switch out. So that sucks. So he's going to switch out to Mantine, so I went for the knockoff. I would kind of, yeah. In case he switched, I had something under my sleeve, which is knockoff, which could hurt any of his Pokemon. And I have Sapphire. Sapphire just needs to get one T-Bolt off to kill this Mantine. It's insane. I thought he wouldn't be able to kill that Mantine, but he just dies. I mean, that's insane. It's not even Life Orb or Specs or anything. It's just Scarf. I have to switch out because, of course, T-Bolt's not going to do shite to freaking shuttle Go-Goat. He's going to Milk Drink, and I may have been better off just going for, maybe he doesn't even have Rock Slide, but that may have been a better choice. But yeah, I'm going to go for a Brave Bird because now I can do that. He didn't hurt me. Of course, a Stealth Rock hurt me, but not badly enough. And the Brave Bird was banded, so it would have killed in any kind of scenario. So Farfetch is almost dead, and I just let it die because, you know, what's Farfetch going to do? Even with the rocks up, he's just going to die. So send it Marty. Marty is Scarfed, so I'm obviously going to outspeed him because Marty is really speedy already. So that's going to be great, and I actually defeat Bluezy with this. So that was a great game. There was a lot of toxic involved, but yeah, it was really close, and I just really liked it. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. And thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye!